Cast. Nice little fish. Chunky one. First fish of the day. I've been out here for about an hour or so. I'm on Table Rock Lake today. Go ahead and put this fish back. Alright. Welcome to another edition of Low IQ Fishing. It's, I believe, December 21st. It's December 21st. Water temp's 50 degrees. Clarity's about 2 or 3 foot. I've been out here for a couple of hours. Just kind of messing around. I decided, well, I got to find something that's a little warmer, a little dirtier, and direct wind. I started out at Ants Creek. It was just way too clear for me and what I was doing. I just lacked confidence in that. So it was just dead slack water too, didn't have anything. So, anyways, I've been bumping around for about an hour and a half. Finally got that fish right here at the boat. As I was pulling up, I said, if you can't catch one here on a wiggle wart, you're just not gonna. They're not gonna eat a wiggle wart today. This is the stretch for me for this area. So I'm in the about midway in the James River Arm, kind of around Hideaway, and throwing the old natural crawl red wiggle wart. Gonna be seeing that a lot for the next couple of months in my videos, and throwing this one here also. It's like a kind of a red back, orange billed little phantom crawl, but anyways, I've been throwing that around a little bit clearer water. So I'm just going to keep running down this bank. Got some jerkbaits tied on. I'm going to throw them too. I can get around a little timber in this wind over here and see if I can't get. But if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing and follow the channel. We usually put out a couple of videos a month. Wintertime, we might go down to one. But at any rate, I'm going to get back on it. And I just fished for a long time without a bite. Finally got one on my first cast I pulled up here. So I kind of want to stay on it. Another keeper Kentucky. Might be onto a little something. Another real nice. That fish probably go right at 15. So, of course, got the sun directly to my back. Hopefully, Isaac can put something together with this. Alright, nice fish. One thing I'm looking for today is direct wind. Just to dirty this water up. If you don't have that direct wind, it's just not going to dirty the water up. Let's see if I can't show you kind of what I'm talking about here. I don't know if Isaac's going to be able to show that, but there's a mud line. You can see that mud line. And it's coming out to here, and it clears up out here a little bit, but there clearly is a mud line, and that is totally what I was looking for today. I needed that little extra something that was going to be different than everything else on the lake. But you go about a mile that way, and you're in about 8 foot of visibility for clarity, you know. So. Which is fine, that's fine. It's just not my deal. That's just not my bag. I want to wind and I want to throw a jerkbait. And in dead slick water where you can see 6 to 10 foot down, my confidence is just incredibly low. And I already have an attitude towards Table Rock anyway, so that, you know, I'm basically expecting to just take a beating when I'm out here anymore. Just really tough for me. I don't know why. It's not the lake, it's me. So yeah, found a little something, caught a couple fish right off the bat. Maybe there'll be a couple more down it. I'm gonna really creep down this because I learned a long time ago, at least the way that I do stuff. Just because you catch them in one spot doesn't mean you're gonna catch them in any other spot. So wintertime specifically, I really, if I catch a couple, man, I pick it apart. Get as many as I can, run it twice. Take my time, go slow, cover it thoroughly. Because I might spend the next 3 or 4 hours desperately just trying to recreate this. Another thing I do this time of year is just before I feel like I should be able to see my crankbait, I make a special effort to just stop it. I catch so many fish this time of year right at the boat, and I'll get a follow-up, I'll see them come up, they'll chase it up, and I'll see them kind of behind it, and then they'll go underneath the boat. That'll happen a lot of times. But I catch a lot of fish right at the boat on that stop. Just when I feel like I should be able to start to see it, I'll just stop it right at the very end of the retrieve, and that works really well for me. I just want to keep that jerkbait kind of around. I always feel like there might be a couple fish that maybe don't want to do this, but they'll do that jerkbait. Make sure I'm pretty thorough. I like to catch a couple big largemouth or a smallmouth today. That'd be pretty cool. I'll catch a couple more. I'll catch 1 or 2 more, and I'm going to start getting pretty confident. Some other ideas. Wind is just howling today. It's probably the only reason I'm getting very many bites. Colors got a bite. Nice little largemouth. Heck yeah. Good looking little fish. Just went about 2 hours without a bite. So, switch colors real quick. Kind of was thinking to myself, what do you got all that stuff tied on for if you're not going to throw it? This is if you watch the videos, I only use a few different colors, but this is a 6 cents shallow diver. I think it's called like a 106. Anyways, this is a discontinued color. They have one that's kind of similar to it. It's called a Phantom something or other, I think. But essentially, it's like a Smithwick's purple darter. Got a little purple back, yellow sides, or table rock shad. Real close to a version of table rock shad. They got like 5 different kinds of table rock shad. But I always have a real natural, good-looking kind of jerkbait on, and then one that's just painted, kind of wild looking. And cycle through those. If I got really clear water and a sunny day and just slick with no wind, I'll throw a clear jerkbait. I only got a couple of them. Put a fresh knot on this. Similar thing happened to me last weekend or weekend before last. It was last weekend. Not getting any bites on the natural color when I felt I should have. I put that on. I caught 2 or 3 in a row, so it probably won't happen today, but we're gonna try it. Another keeper, man. I haven't gotten very many bites, but yeah, no. Every bite I've had has been, I think, a keeper today. Nice freaking Kentucky. Several really good ones today. Just very few bites, but I actually ran back to the spot I caught a couple of these. Heck yeah. I haven't heard them today. I get bit. These are good ones. I'll let this spot lay for about an hour. Decided to come back. There's got to be at least one more on it. I'm going to call it a day. Ended up being as tough as I thought it would be. I just really struggling on Table Rock. I don't know what the deal is. The shallow bite is just, for me, non-existent. So I'm probably going to start focusing back on pomme de terre more. Really wanted to try to see if I could do as good here as I have been pomme de terre, because it's so much closer to my house, like a half hour closer. So I kind of like running down here on Sunday mornings, and fishing. Like in the summertime, I'll fish till noon. In the winter, I'll fish till 2, and I'll get home reasonable, and kind of relax a little bit before Monday and work. But I managed to catch 5 fish. It was 5 good ones. I got 5 bites. I got all 5 in, never lost a fish. And they may have all been keepers. I had one Kentucky that was probably borderline. But caught 4 on a wiggle wart and 1 on a jerkbait. And man, I had to earn them. I worked my butt off today, and the wind was just brutal. And that's what it took. That one little spot, the wind directly on it, and a mud line, and just kind of churned up the water a little bit, and probably run back over there right now and catch another one, but it's just really tough. That's covering a lot of water. It's a lot of hours for 5 bites. So I know the deep bite's really good, and everybody's been out there having some incredible record-setting days. But the shallow bite here is just really super tough. So I'm going to go back to pomme de terre. I'm going to have some time off this next week. It's going to be Christmas week, and have a few days, go up to Pommy. I'd like to make one trip to Stockton, too, and just see what's going on up there. I only fished it once last year. We did okay, but yeah, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and just keep bumming around. And, this pattern that I do is pretty good till, I would say, about the end of February, and then starts getting pretty tough. But so I'll have some days that are kind of struggle, and other days are going to be really good. But anyways, if you like this kind of content, consider subscribing. I really appreciate that. We love the comments. If you like it, hit the like button. And until next time, if I see you on the water, I hope you're catching them. Bye.